is a twisted logic. We must never fall into that trap. This organization has got regional offices, has got provincial offices, national office. It has got a solid machinery, highly grounded all over South Africa. The vote tja rena tja EFF a di tswe Limpopo fela, di tswa everywhere. Unlike ba o kry di vote tja maZulu Natal fela, ba fetsa ba claim or no, they are a national party. They are IFP light. They are not a national organization. They exist and get their votes in KZN. We can organize a rally in KZN. They will never organize a rally in Malamulela. They will never organize a rally anywhere outside KZN because they are a regional party. How can a regional party destroy a national organization? Why do you allow a smaller Nyana organization of an old man to destroy the EFF? Let us not allow this old man to destroy the EFF. That old man, we defeated him before. We brought him here in this constitutional court and we said pay back the money, and he paid back the money. He has been forgiven us for that. But us, all the cases we won against Jacob Zuma, he never paid the legal fees. Zuma is owing us the legal fees. We've got an order that he must pay us our money because we're defeating him in court. Now he has not complied with that order of paying our money. We just instructed our lawyer to go and attach Nkandla so that the man pays back our money. We want our money that Zuma owes us from here, this constitutional court and the High Court in Pretoria, everywhere where we've been winning against Zuma. They said he must pay our legal fees. He never paid our legal fees. He wants to play dirty. Bring it on. Give us our money tomorrow. Otherwise, you are attaching gun. Comrades, we are not going to play nice with people who are playing rough with us. We are not in a church here. People cannot fight us. And in exchange, you say we must give them roses. We are not going to offer the other side. You hit this side, I hit back. I don't hit the other side. And we will never allow a situation where we are made pushovers here by political non-entities who know nothing about the groundwork. The fight is on. What is the fight about? It's the fight to defend the soul of the EFF. It's the fight to defend the unity of the EFF. I hear here people are talking about Dr. Ndlozi. Dr. Ndlozi is a member of the EFF. He's a leader. Told these animals that I will never walk alone. They never believed it. We walked together today, holding hands together in defense of our movement. We don't take this support for granted. We are very humbled by the hard-working branches of the EFF, the hard-working regional leaders and the provincial leadership that keeps the fires burning in the Gauteng province and all over South Africa. The EFF is here to stay. Bayatanda Batandi, we are not going anywhere. There is no South African politics without the EFF. When you talk politics, you must know synonym of politics is EFF, because there can never be an imagination of politics without the EFF in South Africa. Comrades, we are preparing to govern. That's why all our public representatives must take their job very serious. We want to make sure that when we take over in 2026, we've got well-experienced public representatives who are going to service our people. Our people are not going to eat the ideas in our head. Our people want service delivery. They want jobs. They want proper road. All of you here as young people, you must be employed. You must go to school if you want to go to school, because that is the only freedom we can guarantee. So, comrades, we as the EFF, we must never move from our mandate. Our mandate is to fight for the land, is to fight for the economic freedom in our lifetime, is to fight for the ownership of the mines, of the bank, is to make sure that our people receive quality health care every corner of South Africa, is to make sure that our children get free education, get free school uniform, and get food at school, because they deserve a better education. Only the EFF can deliver on those promises. They hate the EFF. Why? Because the EFF is fighting for equality, and white minority is very scared of equality. We are fighting for you to have your seat on this table and be equal to them in all respect, at the workplace, at the business level, everywhere. We are not going to close the spaza shops. The spaza shops belong to you. Those are your spaza shops. Make sure you take over that industry. But anyone who sells expired food is the enemy of our people, and that person must be isolated. Because expired food is not only sold by Palestinians, even Spar sells expired food, even ShopRite sells expired food. This rate, let's not only do them in the spaza shops, they must also go into the shops of white people who are feeding our children poison, because we must never discriminate against anyone. We must fight anyone who's doing wrong to us. So, fighters, a branch of the EFF has got a duty to inspect every spaza shop. Make sure they comply. Make sure they don't have expired food. And in the process, you must not allow extorters to use the name of the EFF. They go into spaza shops demanding money, pretending as if they want expired food, yet they want bribes. Not in the name of the EFF. In the EFF, we don't want corruption. Fighters, let's make sure our children are safe in the whole of South Africa, at school, even at home. We cannot allow a situation where our children die in their numbers and we're not doing anything. You, the ground forces of the EFF, you must reclaim the ground and don't allow people to feed our children expired food. And you know what irritates me is that we are talking about expired food. We are talking about raiding shops. But these people who own the spaza shops, they still keep expired food. Even when they hear there is a problem of expired food. Everyone who owns a spaza shop, you must make sure every morning you check the expiry of your product if you are serious about your business. We don't want to find any expired food. We are not closing spaza shops for ShopRite. We are not closing spaza shops for you sake. Spaza shops belong to you, and no one must say we must close spaza shops because there is Pick and Pay. We don't want Pick and Pay. We want you to own those shops and sell good products, because that is a multi-billion business in South Africa. It belongs to you, the people of South Africa. The government must give you sufficient support, especially in the township, so that you can create jobs for 1 or 2 people through your small businesses in the whole of South Africa. So fighters, let us not allow opportunists to hijack genuine issues in our communities. Let's deal with those issues ourselves. So as we go back home, fighters, we must make sure that we protect one another and we deliver each other home in a safe manner, in a disciplined manner, especially the female comrades. You must make sure that our females arrive in their homes in a safe manner. Because when you live here, some of you are going to arrive late because you are still going far. Please keep that discipline. Let's work hard.